This is the first video I'm recording in 2024. And I wish, like I do every year, I was here to wish you guys a happy new year. But unfortunately, that is not the case this time. Cementia farms and farming in Africa have been hit very hardly throughout December till this year. And that is the story I want to tell you guys. This story is the fact that we have been asked to move all our goats out of the community of Senase in 2 weeks' time. As you guys know, our farm is located in Ghana, in a region called Bonahafa region, in the Mbrekum municipality, and a small town called Senase. This is where we've had our farm for the past 5 years. And a few weeks ago, we were summoned into the palace of the chiefs and have been asked to take our farm away from this community. What this means that in the next 2 weeks, farming in Africa, Cementia farm, will be no more. And this is such a sad story for us. And that is how we are entering into 2024. I want to share more details with you guys because I know you have questions and you're wondering why is Fred so sad and what is going on. But before I go in that, let me know what you guys think and I will come along and share this story with you in a few minutes. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. As I said, we have been asked to move our farm from this community. And today I want to share the reason and the story behind that with you. But before that, you guys, I want to give you a bit history about this farm and the community where I am. As I said, this farm is in Ghana, in Bonahafa region, in the Mbrekum municipality, in a small town called Senase. This is the town that I grew up as a child. My dad is from here. I wasn't born here, but I grew up here. Growing up, just like every village, has a lot of taboos. One of them being that dogs are not even allowed in this farm. You cannot bring a long firewood from the farm to the community. You cannot bring a palm nut without cutting it into pieces. So much and so many more were the taboos that we grew up as a child. One of them, not neglecting, is goats. Growing up, I knew goats were not allowed in this community, but everybody had goats. I grew up with goats. I grew up eating goat's meat. So these are taboos that started the community, but has been let go, and people have started building their investment in it. I grew up here and started Cementia Farm. Started first of all Cementia School, which is a school educating about 700 students in this community. As a result, or as a way of feeding the school with good protein, I entered into farming. Through that farm journey, we added goat farming, which has become an inspiration and an educational ground to most of you and myself as well. About a couple of months ago, maybe 4 months, I actually heard that the Queen Mother had issued an order for the people in my community to take out all their goats from the community. In fact, when this order came, people were spreading rumors. Everybody had something to say. And in a few days, about 3 days, a group of young guys with machete came into the community and killed all the goats in the community. Everybody was very annoyed, angry, and marveled. I was told the news. But later I also heard that because there was a funeral coming up, the order was for goats roaming randomly. And that is why the guys were killing the goats in the town. That being said, my farm is in this community and nobody stepped a foot into my farm. So that made that rumor, I guess, the truth. So for some reason, I was like, okay, our farm is fenced. Our goats do not graze or roam randomly outside, aside our own land, and therefore nothing to worry about. So we continue with our normal business for the past about 3 months after that incident. To be frank with you, that incident was very terrifying. because goat has become not just a domestic farming, but also a way of source of income for parents to pay fees for their kids, to sell as a revenue to manage their homes. Most people lost that revenue right here in Brekum. Fast forward to 3 months. Whilst I'm traveling around South Africa, I got a phone call from my mom saying she has been summoned into the palace. I asked her to go and listen to what they have to say. When my mom went, she was given 2 weeks for us to vacate all our livestock from this premises because it is a taboo and the gods of this community do not want goats here. This is not the best of news that we're waiting for going into Christmas. So my mom came back home and told me. And now I send them. My mom came back home to tell me. And all what I can think of is the land belongs to the chiefs. But I want to know what you guys would have done. What would you recommend if you're in my situation? You guys understand and know the beginning of this farm. How much revenue we have invested into this farm. The number of people that have been employed here. And aside just internally, the benefit of this farm to Africa in general, to you that are watching me, to most young people, this is an inspiration for you to go into goat farm. Yes, I could move my goats, but what about the work that have gone into the soil? What about the infrastructures that we've put together? Thousands of dollars and millions of cedis that we've gone into it. Just to give you an idea of how much investment has gone into this. In 2023, we actually invested 1 million Ghana cedis into this farm. Planting of the cementia grass, planting of the alfalfa, drilling 3 boreholes to actually provide water here. Introduction of breeds that cost over $1,500. All this cannot be taken with us. Building a warehouse, all the machines that we have here. So this truly has been a news of a nightmare without sleep. And now the question is, what do we do? Do we let go of cementia farms? Do we let go of the farming in Africa that you guys know? We have been pleading with the chiefs to give us at least 3 months to be able to establish another farm so that we can move our goats there. But unfortunately, the answer has been no. So we have no choice than to either sell off our goats or, I don't know, as I talk to you guys, but we are being pushed to the wall. And I know you guys have been part of this family since we started this journey. And I deem it right for you guys to know what is happening here. I'm not sure how this story is going to unfold, but this is what we've been pushed with. This is what is keeping us up at night. Let us know what you guys think. Feel free to contact our WhatsApp number, share your views with us. If you know anybody that can help us, let us know. Because the farming in Africa, the cementia farms, is about to come to an end. We say everything that has a beginning has an end. And I didn't expect that our ending would be so soon. At least my goal was to groom more farmers, to inspire thousands of African farmers, and to have a farm that one day, even if my farm doesn't exist, could go to. But at the moment, we are not yet there. And that is a big concern. Young guys, that source of income comes from here. I also devastated about this news. Let me know what you guys think. But so far, this is what I have. We continue to push for more time. As hard as it is, even in 3 months, even if we are granted, we are in the dry season. We can't plant our grass in the dry season. We have to build new infrastructure, which requires capitals that we haven't budgeted for. We have put a lot here. We are almost settling in and focusing on our breeding program. But it is what it is. One thing I can leave you guys with though is no matter what, we will surely come back stronger and recover from this. Whatever decision they take or whatever next step we take, we'll keep you guys updated. If you're new to this channel and this is the first time you're watching any video from us, my name is Fred. I'm mostly more cheerful than today, so forgive us. But go ahead and subscribe. Click on the like button, the notification bell, because I'm definitely going to bring you another episode of an update of what is happening here at the farm, what the results has been, what our next move is, and what the future of farming in Africa and Sementia Farm holds. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you listening to us, and I hope that as we go into 2024, we will all have better news than what we have seen, because these are my babies, and I know you guys have enjoyed the time that we spent here. And even if you're supposed to leave this land, hopefully we'll be provided with much more fertile land, as we know that this mission is not just about us, but it's a mission that is meant to change Africa. And we are not yet done with that mission. And therefore, this is just an obstacle that I know we will overcome. Thank you guys, and I'll see you again in the next video.